revolution. We're tired of all your so-called evolution. We've dialed it back to 1886. Don't ask us why, that's how we get our kicks. Out with the new, in with the old. Out with the new, in with the old. Our underworld isn't filled with fear, just brass and copper, leather, scrap made rusty gear. You can keep your hip-hop, techno, pop, rock, schlep and dub. On my way to a coal-powered underground vintage pub.
Colors and promises, how to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow.
Gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word life. It means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you there's something else. Mary and Dan's wedding. A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun, day or night. We've got this little detail of marriage to take care of before we get to the party, so feel free to sit down. Mary and Dan, thank you for their presence, your presence today to celebrate this long-awaited, joyous event in their lives. They really appreciate your support in making this ceremony just as they like it. A very special welcome to Betsy, mother of the bride. Thank you for supporting Mary and Dan so enthusiastically and unconditionally. Thank you, Logan and Blake, for escorting your aunt down the aisle. At this point, Mary and Dan would like to take a moment to thank and remember those who could not be here with us today. Charles E. Skip Bird, the father of the bride. Dorothy and John Matern, the parents of the grooms. We know they are here with us, wishing their children a lifetime of love and happiness. It seems that Mary and Dan have always known each other. Dan had Skip for a high school English teacher. Mary watched Dan's improv group, AHA, or is it AHA? Perform over the years. 11 years ago, Mary was assistant directing a cat on a hot tin roof. Yours truly played Big Daddy. Dan played Goopa. Not to mention both maids of honor were actors in that production too. Patty played Sister Woman, and Sydney was one of those no-neck monsters. During this production, Mary and Dan began to fall in love, although their first date was not until the production closed when Mary asked Dan to her 20th high school reunion. Many dates, stories, theater productions, countless wine boxes. And 10 years later, an epic proposal was witnessed by over 1,000 people. Unbeknownst to Mary, Dan proposed on stage following the curtain call of Chicago Street Theater Shakespeare in the Park production of Hamlet. This was the only time in theater history that Hamlet had a happy ending. Obviously, she said yes, and here we are today. One of Mary and Dan's first dates was to see the play When We Were Alive by Jim Henry. To perform a scene from that play, Donna and Jim Henry.
The bulk of our lives are these things happening to us. Events, occurrences, huge and teeny tiny. They come and they go, like traveling salesmen hawking their wares.
Mrs. Keeler, if you compare my company's Widgemahog to our competitors, you will truly and indeedly find that it is far superior and will most assuredly serve you in the place of life's most important things for years and years to come. And if, and only if you purchase today, we will throw in this exquisite set of unimportant occurrences with a handy-dandy storage tray which mounts right on your heart of hearts or pantry wall.
I've grown to loathe salesmen, even though my husband Michael was one of the best in his heyday. Michael would just as soon shoot them on sight as they drug their display cases up our sidewalk.
Jen, who's that at the door again?
Another salesman.
Well, don't let him in unless he's selling us a carburetor for the DeSoto.
But of course, no matter what, they'd always talk their way in. And Michael would sit, at first ready to lop my head off with the complimentary knife set. But slowly, he would soften and end up giving the poor young fellow a lesson in
Proper salesmanship,
demonstration techniques,
thought leadership,
eye contact, asking for the sale, and never, 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 never take no for an answer until the fourth no, and then sell them the lower priced option. It's not until later, sometimes years later, sometimes near the end, that we realize the events that truly shape our lives. My name is Genevieve Elizabeth Keeler, maiden name Horner, and I died on May 2nd, 2012, at the age of 82. I was preceded in death by my husband, Michael Angelo Keeler, who passed away in my arms on October 14th, 2000. But during our years together, Michael was a constant, vigilant, dedicated, and romantic dream come true. My Michael. I wonder what he took away from it all. What one thing would he say about me?
She had a really nice butt. But I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Or actually, behind. Let's see, where to begin? Well, I guess from the very first time we ever met.
The first time we met?
Little did I know that when I dressed in my suit that evening to go to the dance, made sure I had a close shave and doused myself with Old Spice. Little did I know that the wingtips I wore that day would be the shoes that I would meet her in. Why, if I still had these shoes, I'd have them bronzed. So, how am I doing so far?
Well, you haven't stepped on my feet yet.
So, what's the trick to this dancing thing anyway?
Well, my mother taught me. She used to be a dance instructor for Arthur Murray, and there is one rule that overrides all others when it comes to dancing.
And what's that?
Well, the man must be in charge.
In charge?
In control.
Oh, you mean like total charge?
Yes, total charge.
Complete and total.
Unleashed.
Ballistic.
Surrender. Oh. Don't move. there, our first kiss.
What about a
Now,
second?
now, the ice is broken.
What about a second?
Well, I think that's good enough for now.
A change to what?
A change to the next dance, Michael Keeler.
Steampunk mechanism that will assist in uniting Mary and Dan as one.
No, drop.
Now, do we go forward? Now we go forward. We get the absent part. Things on absent.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. I am as brilliant and brilliant now. Summer nights made to light when you and I were forever wild. Crazy days.
Mary and Dan will now make the perfect glass of absinthe, a symbol of their unity and devotion to each other for all time.
This is something I realize might take a little while. Okay, that's good.
As I stand here in front of our family and friends, I cannot believe how lucky I was to find you. If someone would have told me the night of my 20th high school reunion that I would be standing here almost 11 years later, I never would have dreamt to believe it. I agree. I vow to always let you know when it is indeed the kitchen. I vow to laugh with you and console you. I vow to tolerate your endless recorder concerts in the kitchen. I vow to never take you for granted. I vow to curb my incessant pausing of all TV shows and insisting that you must know who each actor is and what parts they've played before. I vow to always be there for you in sickness and in health, good times and bad. I've seen your kindness and strength, your humor and compassion. I've seen your infinite patience with me. You are my favorite person, and I vow to build a crazy, fun, and happy life with you. Dan, will you be my best friend, co-conspirator, husband, and soulmate?
I do.
You have to give me your
All right. When Mary and I met, I had already turned down the part of the preacher in the play that we would eventually meet, fall in love, and get married in. And that would have been bad, I guess. Later on I was called because the character that was cast as Gooper had turned it down, so I got cast as Gooper. I said, I'll do Gooper. Mary and I fell in love. And I think of the chances and the odds of that. It's so interesting and so lucky. I feel so blessed and lucky that that's what happened. So I promise to love you forever. Not be too crabby. Give those recorder concerts.
So lucky.
And you be mine.
I will.
Okay. I invite Mary's Aunt Lynn, Cherokee elder, to perform a special blessing. Also, I'd like Mary's Uncle Bob and Dan's brother Ted to come up to the front and assist with this blessing.
This is a Cherokee blessing. Great Spirit above, please protect the ones we love. We honor all you created as they pledge their hearts and lives together. We honor the four directions of life. We honor the north. We honor the wind. We ask that we sail through life safe and calm as in our Father's arms. We honor the east. We honor fire and ask that their union be warm and glowing with love in their hearts. We honor the south. We honor Mother Earth and ask for their marriage to be abundant and grow stronger through the seasons. We honor the west. We honor water to clean and soothe their relationship, that it may never thirst for love. We pray for harmony and true happiness as they forever grow young together.
By the power vested in me by the state of Indiana, I now pronounce you man and wife before God and the law.
Perfect length. Is that punch awesome? I don't know what Mary
Like a baby. I cried like a baby.
Look at this pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl.
so gorgeous. Thank
you. When the world gets too heavy, put it on my back. I'll be your levee. You are taking me apart like bad glue on a get well card. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know. I'm a fly that's trapped in a web but I'm thinking that my spider's dead. Lonely, lonely little life. I could kid myself in thinking that I'm fine. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road.
1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know how. Come on. You think you've got it, oh, you think you've got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say is nothing is forever, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it, then what makes it? Love the exception. So why are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna